Hello, welcome to this episode 174, week 48. This is Friday Night Smackdown. This isn't our usual set.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Palo Alto, California, weighing 247 pounds, the self-professed intellectual savior of the masses, Sandown.
Alright, this isn't our usual place. Smackdown seems to have changed a bit. This is interesting, to say the least. I was not expecting to see this, but it's what we're getting now. And anyway, we are starting things off with a tag team match. As the Ravishing Saviors take on Paul Heyman's newest acquisitions, Shelton Benjamin and MVP. But, of course, first we have to wait for Rick Rude to come up.
His tag team partner, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing 251 pounds, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Alright, Rick Rude coming down to the ring. And as these two men prepare for this tag team action. I can't remember but I know they teamed recently, but I just can't remember who it was against, and I'm pretty sure they lost. It might be in the Ascension. I can't remember. Anyway, here's Rick Rude. No gyrations. Anyway, here comes Shelton Benjamin.
And their opponents first, from Orangeburg, South Carolina, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, of course, along with MVP, have been invested into the next big things by Paul Heyman, as a way of showing that these two men are the future. And they have been put together as a team right now, and they are working well together. Last week being Paul London and Brian Kendrick, a very established team on this brand. I will go into more detail about why the ropes and all that, and well, the arena and all that has changed when the match begins. But anyway, Shelton Benjamin right now. Paul Heyman should be following suit very shortly. But anyway, here's Shelton Benjamin. And here comes his partner. It's Mr.
From Miami, Florida,
MVP coming down the aisle now. Yeah, like I said, him and Shelton Benjamin, of course, very successful last week and looking to continue on that success tonight. I mean, when you start off on the right foot, you can only go up from here. And I feel as if under the guidance of Paul Heyman, maybe these men could succeed and could potentially get title shots in the future. I mean, right now they are not going to win them because the Shield currently are in control and will do so for a very, very, very long time until they either A, get bored, or B, lose to newer members of the Shield. Anyway, right now we got this tag team match to start off with, so let's get underway with it. Alright, there's Paul Heyman anyway, right, so, you may be wondering why the ropes, the ring, why the arena in itself hasn't changed entirely. Because I was looking over some of the past Smackdowns, just out of curiosity, because I'm also making notes down for, if you remember I talked about a wiki a while back, yeah, Survivor Series date, which I think I said it was going to be launched by his failed. I'm like the WWE Network when it comes to doing things. I don't work and I come out much later than expected, and I will not come out in the UK. No, but I was watching back through old episodes and I was like, this Smackdown set is, well, it's just raw and it's, oh, it's boring. Like, I only just realized, like, 2 or so days ago that this is a really boring set and it needed a change. And the reason why I didn't go for the Smackdown Fist, which is the one that when I started watching was the one they were using, is because, well, a lot of universe modes, which of course I've been through this before, I don't watch universe videos, but a lot of universe mode videos from what I used to watch do use the Smackdown Fist because it is one of the greatest ring, what's that I'm looking for? One of the greatest arena sets in history. like, of ever. So I went with the old Smackdown one because I do actually really like this one, and I think no. I can't remember if I used it slightly in WWE 13 or not, but that's not really important right now. So there you go. It's changed over and it's going to stay like this for a while. I don't mind not being from anywhere in 2 out of 3 shows because I just use that to make fun of things, but honestly it's fine and I much prefer this arena. So there we go. Plus it makes, like I said, you know, it's just a Raw set, so it makes SmackDown feel more, like, actually makes it feel like it's its own show. Like, you know, all 3 shows now have their different sets. Like, Raw has the bland Raw set, which I will probably remove actually really soon. ECW has its own set, and now SmackDown has its own set. It's actually like making brands feel like they're individual brands, because, you know, we have 3 rosters, 3 world champions, 3 mid-card champions, and 3 tag team champions. You know, we've got a completely individual roster for each brand, and it's time to actually make it feel like they aren't just in the same place but with a different color palette. The only one that really looked like it was different was, of course, ECW. Before that, you know, NXT. But there you go. So it's gonna change, and for the better, I think. Anyway, right now we're focusing on this match. It's MVP in the ring with Sandow. And as we can see, MVP is crawling over, making the hot tag in to Benjamin, who takes down Sandow. And down goes Rude. Oh, and a nice spinning heel kick there. A double spinning heel kick right off the bat. Oh, he's looking at it. T-bone suplex. Hooks the leg. And that is enough. The T-bone suplex puts away Damien Sandow. And the next big thing is yet again with the victory. I believe that's yet again that Shelton Benjamin picks up the pin. So there we go, as these Paul Heyman guys, as these next big things, pick up the win here. Emphatic showing. We move on to our next match. Adrian Neville is set to go on another Paul Heyman guy. If you remember last week, I told you Paul Heyman has one more guy up his sleeve, and he was going to reveal him tonight. Well, he's going up against one of the new members of SmackDown, of course, Adrian Neville. And it's going to be interesting to see who this new man is. That is next. Alright, well, here is the first man. It is Adrian Neville. And here he is. Adrian Neville is coming out going. Last week he showed up on SmackDown making a successful debut against against Jinder Mahal, and I just realized there's no nameplates. Because I guess custom arenas, yeah, custom arenas do nameplates. I'll have to sort that out. Anyway, Adrian Neville set to go up against the new Paul Heyman guy. We're gonna see who it is. Oh my! This is a pretty big inquisition by Paul Heyman. Titus O'Neil, a new Paul Heyman guy. That is pretty emphatic. Heyman, of course, has got to be pretty happy with himself about this. No, he has got 5 stacked men right now. Titus O'Neil, when he said he was leaving, he was right on Paul Heyman's shortlist, ready to pick up when his contract expired. Night. Of course, Titus O'Neil. Oh shit. Of course, Titus O'Neil on the weeks building up to the before we left Raw, was doing more solo action and was picking up a high amount of wins. He was proving to be extremely successful, and he's looking to continue on that success here on SmackDown with the guidance of Paul Heyman. We've seen how it worked out for Benjamin and MVP. They have been on good starts over these past 2 weeks, and maybe the same can go for Titus O'Neil. I don't doubt it, because even when he was on his own, he was still doing pretty well. But now that he's got no tag team to worry about, now there's no primetime players, no Darren Young to worry about, Titus O'Neil can get solely on his own. Work out, well, no, you know what I'm trying to say. That'll be a dodgy edit. Family stuff happened then. Where was I? Titus O'Neil can just worry about himself, and he has got nothing else to think about other than himself and his success. Paul Heyman, of course, will be giving Titus O'Neil adequate support. It will be... I mean, Titus O'Neil is a big acquisition to the Smackdown brand as well. Because I think that on a brand like Raw, he may have struggled to fit in. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but I didn't see Raw as a place for Titus O'Neil on his own to make a name for himself. I just didn't see Titus O'Neil being anyone on Raw, but on SmackDown he could be a pretty successful guy, and well, right now he's showing it against Adrian Neville. I would say he's had the lion's share of the offense. Neville trying to use his quickness, but is being his undoing, as he's just either running into moves from Titus O'Neil or running off the ropes and into the floor. Titus O'Neil is doing a good job. Paul Heyman watching on, probably in good spirits. I mean, earlier on tonight, of course, as we saw last match, Benjamin and MVP were able to pick up the win, and I think the same could happen for Titus O'Neil here. I mean, I have respect for Adrian Neville. I've defended Adrian Neville in the past. But right now, Titus O'Neil, I have been a firm supporter of for quite some time, since I saw him burst onto the scene in his singles competition, and I feel as if everything goes right, if the boundaries are set in place, if Titus can succeed, we may be looking... Oh, nice gutbuster there with a nice shoulder gutbuster as he signals to end this here. We could be looking at a new big feature to SmackDown, and possibly a problem to the Shield. Clash of the Titus. And I think that is it for Adrian Neville. Hook of the leg. 2. Yes. That is that. Good night, Neville. Titus O'Neil picks up the win, and the bell rings really, really late. There we go. Titus O'Neil. An easy win over Adrian Neville there. Successful one at that. Anyway, we move on to our next contest. Jack Swagger is set to take on a newly debuting superstar on the SmackDown brand. Swagger has some words to say, and he wishes to express them. He's coming down. Well, he wishes for me to express them as he comes down the ring. That match, anyway, is next. All right, here comes Jack Swagger, getting ready for his match.
Making his way to the ring, from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing 263 pounds, the All-American Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger said the last week was a mistake. He got too ahead of himself and didn't think about putting in the Patriot Lock or the Patriot Bomb. He didn't think it through, and it was his undoing. And he says that he wishes to have a rematch from last week, but instead of it being Austin, he wishes for anyone newly debuting on the SmackDown brand to have a shot at him and see if he can change around his luck. Oh my God! He's back! It's Christian. Christian is back, and he is here on SmackDown. Yes, hit that kill switch in the background, Christian. Finally, Christian returns. I was worried that no one was going to pick him up. I was worried that he was going to be left out took all of this fiasco, but thankfully Christian has not been forgotten. He is here, and we are looking at an interesting matchup anyway. Christian taking on Jack Swagger. Christian's here, everyone. There is no need to be upset. So as Jack Swagger tries to turn around his problems from last week, Christian is looking to try and turn around his problems from Survivor Series. And with Christian being back, I can finally ask him everything and anything about the $1 Million Corporation. What it was like what he did, why he was in that corporation in the first place. I will finally have answers for you as to that. As Christian was told to keep it confidential, but of course Christian is no longer in the $1 Million Corporation, as is pretty much no one, considering both factions really did just split up. Survivor Series, the only remnants left of Europe's finest are the tag team champions. Magnus is nowhere to be seen recently, and the only thing left of the $1 Million Corporation regarding that brand is the television and ECW champions. Or champion, yeah, it'd be champions. Teddy DiBiase and his son, Teddy DiBiase Jr. Anyway, right now we focus on this match. It's Christian and Swagger. Swagger is really trying to turn around those problems, and he's doing a good job, but Christian is just fighting with so much determination behind him. He wants to turn over a new leaf. He wants to forget his past and focus on everything now. He wants to change it around. He wants to be successful again. This time he wants to do it on his own. He doesn't want no one ruling over him. Swagger, though, is putting in one good fight. Of course, Swagger is a former WWE Tag Team Champion, and he is proving why. With some pretty vicious attacks and a nice spinning neckbreaker, though, by Christian. Christian searching for his Smackdown peeps, of which I imagine there are many. Snapmare again. Christian has been really working over the skull. Swagger moves out of the way, though. And now elbows away to the ribs and doing push-ups on his ass. Jack Swagger is pretty confident right now. He has got Christian for a Northern Light suplex, bridges out into the pin, but Christian out before 4-1. Oh, both men running into each other, but Christian's elbow was able to connect first. Failed. I don't even know, it just looks disgusting. It's like a let it go frog splash. And again, Christian just cannot connect with whatever move he's looking for out of the front face lock. Jack Swagger reversing it, and Jack Swagger looking for a pin. I mean, that's not going to do anything. Christian, of course, fights out. He has got Swagger in control right now, throwing him into the corner. Swagger, though, with a reversal. And Christian with the roll-up on Swagger. Kick out at what? Well, no, it wasn't a kick out, sorry, just the ropes. Look at this. Christian inviting Swagger into the corner. Moves out of the way. Kick to the skull. Christian setting it up. Kill switch. There it is. Swagger's luck could not be redone tonight. No! Whoa! I thought that was it. Jack Swagger kicks out at 2. But Christian is still fighting on. I honestly thought Swagger was done there. He has shown me tremendous resilience by being able to kick out at 2. And now Christian is running rings around him, and I think Swagger just got busted open. Skull, of course, has been the main focusing point. Patriot Bomb, but I don't... Yep. I didn't see anything of it being reversed properly. Oh, I think Christian could have been looking at the kill switch. He seemed as if he had the momentum for it. Lovely close on by Swagger. He is really feeling the energy right now. Turns it around. Patriot bomb to Christian. Swagger into the pin. Christian out at 1. A fight from Christian. The determination there. And again, hot-shotting him against the ropes. Swagger falls to the outside. Christian splashing over. This has been, I don't know if my phone's vibrated. This has been a tremendous match. Back and forth between both men. Neither man wanting to give in. And again, Christian gets reversed. Swagger could be looking at whatever he wants, but chopped down again. Christian trying to get the confidence back on his side. He flies up to the top rope. Missile drop kick. Swagger is just dazed and confused right now. He doesn't really know how to fight out of anything. Oh, he's got him second time. Another Patriot bomb. This could be it. Hooks the leg. But Christian, showing the tenacity and the courage, kicks out at 2. And a single leg flapjack. Christian is really looking good right now. Uh-oh. Swagger's looking in trouble. No! I think Christian was looking for the spear, but that's going to reverse into one hell of a German suplex. Sorry, one haluva German suplex. I would be so rude. Christian getting pinned again, but again he fights out. He's got him up. Sidewalk slam. How has Swagger not been put away? Wait a minute. Christian clapping his hands. It's happy time. It's not. It's been... Oh, he got it. He had to be looking at the kill switch again, and Swagger just every time reverses it. Christian has got to be losing his patience now. Christian just trying to get confidence back on his side. Sending Swagger into the ring post, and not a ring post, into the turnbuckle. There's a DDT. Christian taking a quick breather. Again, going to get the confidence back up. Oh, there's a reversal. Kick to the gut. Oh, this is it. Third time. Patriot bomb. Christian's debut may have been a little unsuccessful. Oh my god. Christian, just don't. How? How does he do this? Christian kicks out at 2 again. Swagger again into the pin. Christian again fighting out at 2. Ooh, a slap to the face. And this time, finally, kill switch. If Swagger can hit one more, if Swagger kicks out of this and hits another Patriot bomb, it's over. But it is now. It is not how Swagger intended it to be. He should have won that. The fight within Christian was unreal. How did Christian do that? 3 Patriot bombs and he didn't kick out. The fight in Christian is monumental. I've never seen anything quite like that. Congratulations, Christian, on a successful debut, but congratulations to Jack Swagger. You really proved yourself to me as a worthy fighter on the Smackdown brand. Finally, after the tag team, you know, I'm not big on tag teams, I'm not always big on them. You know, you gotta do well as a solo performer. To interest me, and Jack Swagger has done that. Christian has done that since before he was even a tag team anyway. Christian picks up the win. Swagger with an unfortunate loss for himself, but he can learn from this and should be on the up from here. Anyway, Triple H is in action next, and he is scheduled to take on the man who lost to CM Punk last week. It is CM Punk. So it's shaken up. It is Triple H against Edge. Alright. It is time for the quote-unquote semi-main event. And starting it off, first out, it's Edge.
making his way to the ring. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
So, Edge, of course, last week took on Triple H, shit, that's what he's taking on tonight. Took on CM Punk in an attempt to show that he is the better world champion, and that didn't work out. Edge calls that a minor setback and says that Triple H will be the man that will help Edge turn around his losing streak. Pretty bold word. I mean, I can't even remember the last time Edge won a match. No offense to him, but he's been on a rotten losing streak. And here comes the man who's pretty much been on the opposite of that.
And approaching the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 244 pounds,
Triple H, of course, the #1 contender for CM Punk's World Heavyweight Championship. And tonight goes up against a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion in Edge. Triple H is looking in esteemed confidence. Of course, he was kind of... Shit, who did he eliminate from? Can't remember who he eliminated. That's bad. I think it might... No, was it Raven? I think it might be Raven who eliminated. Yes, it was Raven. Anyway, Triple H gets set to take on Edge. And with the recent string of wins Triple H has been on, and the very long-lasting string of losses that Edge has been on, I'm pretty confident in Triple H to pull out another win as he gets on the road for TLC and to meet CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. And look who's in the front row. Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion. I'm not sure why he bought himself a ticket, but he's going to watch on nonetheless. I mean, why not, I suppose? I mean, of course, Dean Ambrose did take on Edge, and, well, that was the last time Edge won a match. It wasn't on TV, so, you know, saying if a tree falls down but there's no one around to see it, does it really make a sound? If Dean Ambrose lost to Edge, but it was never uploaded onto YouTube, did he really lose to Edge? Who's to know? Anyway, right now Triple H working over Edge in the corner. There is some drunk people outside my house, and it's only 8 PM. Oh, Wales. What a crocker shite. Triple H is just unloading on the skull right now of Edge. And again, just digging the knee, and he has really given Edge no sympathy. Triple H might be looking at Edge. There's a spine buster already. Triple H might be looking at Edge as a bit of a cocky man, claiming that he is better than everyone else, claiming that he is just facing minor setbacks. You've got to learn to take losses, Edge, and you're going to take another one tonight. Pedigree! And there it is again. Triple H, I think, already has Edge wrapped up. Yes, he does. Edge destroyed in a matter of moments by Triple H. Now there's Triple H offering respect to Edge, and, well, there we go, Edge accepts. I think this could be a message that Edge could learn. Don't be so cocky and learn respect and win matches as well. Anyway, after what a quick match that was, we move on to our main event. CM Punk has stated that he doesn't mind his opponent tonight. In fact, that because they now once again rule over Smackdown, he said anyone from the Shield is eligible to take him on tonight. He said anyone from the Shield, one-on-one competition, and we are going to get that match next. CM Punk goes up against someone from the Shield. Who it is, we'll have to find out next. Alright, here he is, the world champion, CM Punk. CM Punk, of course, winning the world title back at the Survivor Series off of Jake Roberts. Last week, of course, defeated Edge, and tonight goes up against one of the Shield members. And I suppose a little bit of a battle between these men. It's not really who's the stronger man, it's just we rule SmackDown, we're going to put on a match. So even this shows that while the Shield rule SmackDown, they still want to put on matches for the people. And we're finally going to get CM Punk versus someone from the Shield. I mean, he runs the Shield, but, you know, someone else from the Shield. Of course, that world belt, CM Punk has held that now on 3 separate occasions. There we go. What else do I need to say? Alright. The Intercontinental Champion, who we just saw in the last match, Dean Ambrose, has accepted the challenge. Here we have it, Dean Ambrose accepting the challenge from CM Punk. It could have been anyone, it could have been Roman Reigns, could have been Seth Rollins. But instead, up steps Dean Ambrose to take the challenge. We are getting the World Heavyweight Champion against the United States Champion. The 2 best singles competitors on this brand. Belts prove it. And they are gonna clash tonight in our main event. What an interesting match this will be. Vince McMahon is so impressed by this, he's come down to observe and watch on this match. Oh, and he's in the air. Okay, that was not what I was expecting, and I actually hope that Vince doesn't do anything. Please don't, Vince, because just... if you do, that's all I have to say. Don't do anything, just stand there and do nothing. I think the last time we saw Vince was WrestleMania. Yeah, of course he's involved. Wait a minute! Already dirty deeds by Ambrose! The luck of Vince McMahon is helping him to try and put away CM Punk. 1, 2! Punk kicks out at 2. Ambrose is in a bit of control right now. He is looking pretty confident, but Punk moves out of the way of that in a drop kick. Punk with an Irish whip off the ropes. Comes Ambrose. Duck round, spin him around. A bit of a neck breaker. Trying to launch a quick combo, but got a bit confused. Ambrose turns it around, and a neck breaker there. Executed very nicely. Oh, there's a head trapeziumed. I don't know. And anyway, an elbow. Punk hits a drop kick to nowhere. And oh, there's another drop kick by Punk. Ambrose rolls out of the way. Punk's got him in the corner, turns him around, gets reversed. Punk now locking on the arm. Turns on Ambrose, elbow across the face. Nice tilt-a-whirl neck breaker by Ambrose. He's turning over CM Punk and applying the camel clutch, but Punk is in the ropes. Punk really needs to change things around right now. Things are not looking his way. Oh, lovely drop kick though. Step of Enziguri by Punk. Ambrose reverses out. A little bit of a punch to the face. Oh, the Ambrose cutter. Punk roiding back up. Oh, knocking Ambrose down with a single punch to the floor. Punk's like, yeah, come on. Vince is, oh my god, Vince is coming to the outside. Oh, let me get a grappling. I tell you, Olay.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
Vince is now standing there, apparently. How very odd this all is. Okay, well, Ambrose just sort of stood there and took a dropkick to the face. Punk to the top rope right now. And gets thrown off it. Punk reverses. Punk gets poked in the eye. Ooh, nice reversal there by Punk. Oh, duck under. Nice string of reversals by both men. Punk into the side headlock. Ambrose reverses it though. Drop toe holds down. Punk and works away on the arm. For the reasons of... Elbow to the skull again. Oh no! Double chicken wang facebuster! Ambrose is sending a message to anyone who wants to challenge for his Intercontinental Championship. He is ready, he is prepared. And he is looking like he's going to take them out. Ambrose, second time. Dirty deeds. Triple H, maybe the better man tonight. And he is. Dean Ambrose defeats CM Punk. The original leader of the Shield beats the former. Sorry, the original leader of the Shield beats the new leader of the Shield. Interesting there. Ambrose maybe being told to look like a stronger man. Maybe they just wanted to go out there and he felt more confident and Ambrose was able to pick up the win. Either way though, Punk losing could be a minor setback ahead of TLC, but I don't see it being anything huge because he's not going to get demoralized because he's losing to a Shield member who's going to get stronger if he is to defend his championship at TLC. So all in all, it's pretty good by the Shield right now, because either way they were going to come out with a win. Ambrose came out with a win, and well, there we go. Anyway, that ends Smackdown. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on Monday for Raw. Until then, take care guys, and cheer up.